Hey Aquarius, thanks so much for checking out my video. If you're new to the channel, my name is Steph, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for the support. I send so much love and gratitude to you guys, and as you can probably hear, I still have a bit of a chest infection, so if my energy seems a bit low, it's because I'm recovering from the flu and the chest infection. So this is Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and anybody else guided to the video. These are love and spiritual messages from the time of the 20th to the 31st of August 2018. I do pre-shuffle all the decks. So Aquarius, you want to see your energy. I've also seen 1414 on the clock right before I begin recording, so that may very well, you can look up that angel number, the universal number and meaning around 14 and 1414. So we're going to see, I was going to take another one, so I will do that. Okay, that flipped over. At the bottom of the deck we have the Knight of Swords, so this is Aquarian energy, air energy, Gemini in a Libra also could be significant here. But this is the message that I was receiving before I began the reading was that you may not know all of the information, so don't go rushing in, don't go having knee-jerk reactions. So something you might hear, because all of the information may not be known to you, what's been told to you may not be exactly accurate or the full story here. This is also being mindful of the way you communicate and the harshness around the words and that kind of energy. The Knight of Swords is a messenger or a message that comes to you direct, but I do feel like it's not the full story, it's not the full situation, that there is information that is being misinterpreted or along those lines, guys. So please forgive me coughing. The chest is not great. So Justice card here in your energy. So this is talking about cause and effect in our lives, and when karma and the justice scales of the universal energies are coming into play. Some Aquarians may also be dealing with the law or some sort of a decision or judgment here is going to have to take place. But I do feel like this is like cause and effect energy, and not having that knee-jerk reaction. To be mindful of what you give out will certainly come back to you, and to try and operate in a fair and a just way as possible throughout this time period. The Eight of Wands. So as a challenge here, this definitely reiterates the energy of the Knight of Swords, but it's more intent, it's more like swords represents our thoughts, our ideas, communication. Wands represents our intention, our actions, our desires, and movement here. So there may be a bit of a stagnation going on Other than that, it's about communication. You may be hearing a lot of things. There may be a lot of different perspectives or people's ideas or ulterior motives involved in this situation. And it's up to you to weigh up the pros and the cons, to find the balance within yourself and within your environment, and to assess this information in a fair, direct, open and non-biased way here, because there could be a lot of like energetic. The Eight of Wands as a challenge is, it could be like that, as it can represent communication. It can also represent a time in our lives when everything is up in the air, that we're juggling a lot of different people's needs and wants, and our energies are really scattered. And with the Knight of Swords, it's that scattered energy. So it's really about grounding yourself here, watching your communication, and paying close attention to the fact that everything that is said here may not be exactly accurate, and there is some pieces of the puzzle that are missing. But it's just for you to keep that your own balance, staying on the right side of karma by directing your energies in a more productive, positive way, rather than engaging with harsh, argumentative or conflicting energies that is causing you to have an imbalance. And you may need to make a decision around this situation, but allow the dust to settle first, is what I'm feeling. External energies is the Hierophant. So we have major arcana cards here, and that's probably why there needed to be a second card. The Page of Pentacles. Okay, so now we have a Taurus, Capricorn and Virgo on the board here. So yeah, so a lot of you may be very well be preparing to go back to studying or going on to higher learning, and it certainly could be around the legalities, studying to become a lawyer or a judge, or working in the criminal justice system or the justice system in some way, shape or form here. And this is a brand new opportunity, and you are certainly focusing on this new opportunity. Everything is in its infancy and its beginning stages, but it does have great potential here to grow into something really solid and structured, and something that you find value and worth in. So there may be others of you, there may be like a counseling or spiritual teacher or spiritual practice that you're engaging in, or you may become a member of some organization. It's like taking an oath here and a pledge into some higher entity here. And the Page of Pentacles representing the news, messages, information of growth and opportunity, but also you and your own ideas of how you can manifest those into reality here. So becoming the student in your life and gaining practical skills that are going to benefit you in the long term. Some of you may be looking to go into counseling practices and work with children and things like that. And there may be you may not be sure of your direction yet, but you certainly know in the field in which you would like to work, and in which you'd like to study. And for others of you, this is around in marriage, a commitment, or some partnership that's going on, possibly in business or in a spiritual based business here. And the energies are just very exciting, but it's important to keep yourself grounded, not over focusing on the material, focusing on why you're doing it. Not the end game, is the journey around it. There may also be an actual because you are justice here and your challenge is the Eight of Wands. I feel like there may have been some sort of reason why maybe you couldn't conceive. I don't know why I'm picking that up, but it could be an actual pregnancy here coming in for some of you guys, and congratulations. Or you may be actually giving physical birth to a Virgo child, and your partnership and bond with your partner or the child's father or mother is now elevating into a deeper level of commitment, where you are committing to your role within the family. So there's a few different messages, guys, for you. The Knight of Swords kind of keeps bringing me back to that energy. So just be mindful, as I said, about harsh communication or gossip or jumping to conclusions and things like that, because there is always a action causes a reaction, and there's cause and effect within the universal laws, and we need to keep ourselves balanced and grounded in the face of disorder and dysfunction sometimes, especially if you're dealing with people that are causing a lot of chaos in the environment, and also a lot of harsh energies through communication that could have put a strain on your relationship as well. But now there's an opportunity here for new growth, for new expansion, for new ideas to become manifested into the 3D. So you could be beginning a new project or something along those lines. So we're going to get additional guidance and insight for you guys. Okay, that's the card. And then we're going to get the angel message also. So even if the main reading doesn't resonate with you, there's always something to take from the oracle messages and the angel card messages for sure. Kind of flipping over a bit, so we'll see what that's about. Archangel Michael is here. I am with you, giving you the courage to make life changes that will help you work on your divine life purpose. How great is that, guys? And we're going to check a challenge, the Elder Tree. So it reads, deserved victory can be measured by the obstacles conquered while attempting to succeed. Yeah, there's a lot of challenging energy, a lot of people's ideas and thoughts on how you should go about your life and things like that are not your business. It's important that you align yourself with your own spiritual path that will bring you to your life purpose and do the things that you truly want to do in your life. So we're going to read Archangel Michael's message first. I have come to you because you asked God for safety and protection, and because you've asked about your life purpose. Since you are a light worker, I am overseeing the fruition of your divine life purpose. You have been a light worker for a long time and you have felt different from others, isolated at times. Be assured that you have never been alone and that you never will be alone. You will feel pushed to make a change at work or at home that may influence encouraging you. That may be my influence encouraging you to make your life's purpose a high priority. I can rearrange your schedule and support you in other ways to make your path smooth and harmonious. Simply ask me and it is done. I will also help you feel safe and comfortable during your life's changes. It's really great message for you. And the alder tree, a symbol of strength and battle, shows that you will win a battle. You may need to marshal inner conflict. The alder's orange-red sap is associated with blood and war. An explosive argument may occur because gunpowder was made from the alder, but so too were shields, so you are protected from harm in a challenge. You will be meeting new males and females who may become friends, predicted by the green and yellow cactus. The males become cones, the females turn into cone-like growths. It could happen even if the chances appear slim, just as a slender, slightly branched tree can survive almost anywhere. Victory is achieved. So Aquarius, I hope and I trust that this helped in some way, and I hope that you have a really good end of August despite the challenging energies. Rise above it as best you can, guys, and I hope that you come back for the next video. Take care now.